The Candyman can. It's just, I guess I fucking hate how long it takes to publish, and then it just randomly, sporadically will do it. It's like, BAM! Wake up, motherfuckers! Just like it did just now! What is up, people? We're freaking live! Unless you're watching this a day later, in which case, we were live, and you fucking missed it. But now we're back. So, yeah. Here we go, guys. I hope you're ready for some stuff that is going to be unleashed upon your faces this week. First of all, this drink. Neurofuel Max seems all legit right up front, but then as you look around the can, it says EBT approved. Fuck yes. Now we know. Now we know who they're going towards.
Even people with food stamps need energy sometimes.
Exactly. Alright, guys, so check it out. A lot of shit's happened over the weekend. Tons of fighting stuff, which we're all fans of. And, yeah, I think... Oh, dude, Smurf, what up? But, here we go, guys. First of all, this weekend, boom! Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. I think we all might have gotten... I got blindsided. I didn't think it was going to go that way, dude. I think you might have called it.
Yeah. I said he was gonna knock him out. And I believed it. I didn't get to see the fight, but I saw a little bit of the finish whenever he knocked him down for the last time, and the corner threw in the towel and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do agree. He was getting the dog shit beat out of him. Okay, Deontay Wilder. I was thinking that he was going to end up knocking out Tyson Fury because, like, everybody said it. Like, he only needed to be perfect for 1 second. But, dude, Tyson Fury definitely proved that, like, skill outweighs just brute strength.
Right. And I believe that this is the perfect outcome for what Tyson Fury wanted. Especially because, like, if you look at the first fight, I mean, he had been out for how long before that? Like,
good solid few
He came
years.
back and fought, like, I think one other person, and then he fought Deontay Wilder.
It was like a tomato can he fought, though, dude.
But either way, he went, the distance.
Yeah.
And when I look at Tyson Fury, I see him as having some of the most, like, intelligent boxing, like, mind.
Just reflexes
compared
boxing
to
is like
other
perfect.
people. He's just got the mindset, and whenever he's in a fight, he sees it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And that first fight was like that.
Like filling the waters kind of necessarily.
And then in this next fight, I knew coming in, I was like, all right, he knows what he's getting into.
Yeah, and he knows he can't just, like, step off the gas.
Because Deontay Wilder, in my mind, he's going to be the same in every single fight he fights, no matter who he fights. He's going to be the same. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, he learned everything from that first fight. Mm-hmm. And I knew coming into the second fight, he already had his number. Yeah. Everything from that first fight that he did wrong, he knew what to do to not do that.
Dude, see, I didn't even look at it like that. I looked at it like, shit, he's going to have to be perfect again. Deontay Wilder's going to clock him. But no.
I just don't... I believe that Deontay Wilder is a good boxer. Yeah. He just doesn't have that boxing intelligence because he's always been able to rely on his power.
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime he gets into a sticky situation, if he keeps on punching, he knows he's going to eventually catch him.
And the thing is, he's like got like that punching power and also stamina. So like he can knock you out in the 12th round.
And he's got a good chin.
Yeah.
He's got a really good chin.
So like, I don't know. I feel like he was getting the crap beat out of him. And his corner throwing the towel in, that is a really... Like, you have to trust your corner man. And if he's going to throw in the towel, like, it has to be unanimous. Like, everybody out there needs to be like, look, just throw in the fucking towel. And from what I've heard, it was a very split thing. The guy that threw the towel, like, a few people were like, don't do it. And he just did it. He was like, I'm done.
Yeah. And, I mean, Deontay Wilder said...
He's pissed about it.
He wanted to go out on a shield.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I get it. You don't want to win a fight like that. Or you don't want to lose a fight like that. You know?
Uh-huh.
But it was going to be more of the same, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But,
so it's kind of similar, like, to the whole Rocky IV situation. Spoiler alert, if you've never seen Rocky IV.
If you've never seen Rocky IV.
When
Cruz!
Rocky is in the back room, and Apollo Creed is telling him.
He's like, it was before the fight?
Wait, no. Maybe it was in between the rounds.
Okay.
He's like, don't you stop the fight. Don't stop it. Like telling
Yeah.
Rocky. He's like, don't stop this fight.
Oh, and then he dies. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
and then the next round.
He got killed.
Is whenever he killed him.
Shit.
But Rocky had the towel like this.
Yeah. Rocky was ready to do it.
And he was ready. He knew that it was better for him to throw in the towel. But he took Apollo Creed's word for it.
You gotta be there for your buddy, man.
You know, you don't want to step on his toes because he's the one fighting.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's a tricky situation.
It was, man.
Especially with the boxing deaths in recent times.
Mm-hmm.
Where they could have thrown in the towel. Or threw it in a little too late, you know?
So, I mean, yeah. I feel like I agree with their corner. I'm just saying I feel like the corner was definitely split on it. And I think it needs to be unanimous. Like, people need to be like, hey, this is definitely for the greater good of this fighter.
Right.
But, either way, Fury, obviously, or Deontay Wilder is aggravated about it.
And another, honestly, the other thing about this is the first article that I saw.
Grizz, yes, we do always snack on these.
Right.
Snack constantly.
Most of the time that I show up here, I wake up, I get ready, and I just come here. So I haven't ate anything. So whenever I get here, I just eat a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, the first article that I saw on this fight was this one right here. That said Deontay Wilder was going to use his rematch clause because the costume he wore made his legs weak.
My brother told me about that. He was like,
and I was like,
and it's only like a 40-pound costume, dude.
Man.
If you can't walk 40-pound costume, not even, I mean, it wasn't even close to a mile, dude. I don't know how far that was.
I don't know how these intros go necessarily. So, like, do you think that they did a practice run?
I don't know. I think they probably...
Or if that was the first time he put that suit on.
Yeah, I don't know. Sky, I am constantly snacking, and so is Chris. We snack.
I never stop.
I know, dude, yeah. I'll snack until, like, it's time to eat a big meal, and then I'm like, maybe I'll get some dessert. And then I've snacked on dessert, and then I'm like, I guess it's time to eat again.
Right. And then I'll eat dinner. I'll have dinner, and, like, maybe... Like, sometimes right after I eat dinner, I'll pop a bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
And eat.
Because I love eating. Dude, if I couldn't eat, life would suck. Life would really suck if you couldn't eat food. I don't know. But, so, I would not be surprised. They've got a 30-day rematch clause on this fight, and I think that it's going to end up happening really soon. Like, they're at least going to sign it. I don't know that they'll end up, like, announcing the rematch anytime soon.
I think they'll probably give Deontay Wilder a little bit to recover. But
it's like a 30-day... 30 days to sign the contract. They can do it whenever, but they have to... There's a 30-day re-signing clause.
Here's my thoughts on the rematch, though. It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be the exact same thing. He might knock him out earlier in this next one.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Grizz said, I thought the exact same thing. Like, did he not even try to walk around in it first? I mean, that's the question. He definitely had to, unless...
I mean...
40 pounds is how much it was. Could you not carry 40 pounds... And just walk to the ring? It's not like he was, fighting in the suit.
Right. He had to have tried the suit on before, because, I mean, I'm almost positive they probably made the suit for him.
Yeah, well, for sure,
so he had to try it on and walk around in it and stuff and be like, oh, yeah, this is all right. Yeah. Like, it's not like he put it on for the first time and walked out to the ring and was like, damn.
Yeah.
I can't fight now.
I know. And, dude, let this be a precautionary tale. You've got people that are doing this a lot more recently. Like, he did it, obviously. You've got people like Stylebender in the UFC that comes out and, like, throws a huge walkout entrance. I mean, like, dude, if it's going to gas you to walk out there, you fucked up already, man.
Right?
Just don't get gassed
You're not even prepared for this fight.
I know, dude.
If you get gassed out on the walk to the freaking ring,
yes,
you are not prepared.
Dude, everybody is saying it's Taco Tuesday. How do we not? How have we? I mean, we've ate tacos a few times on this podcast.
At least 2 or 3 times, if I remember right.
Dude, the other day, I think I called you right after I did this. I was on my way to an appointment, but like I had ran 12-point-something miles. I think it was like 12 point. I don't know. It was like 8 or something like that. So I ran a pretty good distance. And then I'm like, because I had a long time between appointments. My wife left the house, so I was all alone. And I was like, I got to go run. I'm just going to go run. So I go run. And then I got a fucking Taco 12-pack. I was like...
I said, you got a taco for each mile.
Yeah. But all right, man. So pretty much do not be surprised whenever you see this rematch happening. Unless... I mean, Fury, I don't think is going to say, like, I want a rematch, of course. But Deontay Wilder, don't be surprised if you see another Fury Wilder 3.
Yeah.
But...
It's going to be the same, though.
Yes, I totally agree.
I think he'll probably knock him out quicker this time.
Yeah. All right, so also in the UFC this weekend, we had Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker. Won't really go through a whole lot of the other things on the main card. There were some good fights, but Dan Hooker ended up winning by decision. But dude, Paul Felder looked good. Paul Felder looked really good in that fight. Good.
Every single time I've seen him fight, he looks good.
And how long has he been out for? I don't know what his... let's see here. I'm going to click on this. Let you guys see that.
He's got major consistency in his performance.
Yes.
Like, when he goes in there, and...
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, September was his last fight. Before that, he'd taken a pretty long break. I mean, January, February. Got canceled.
He got injured. He had an injury during something, if I remember right.
Yeah.
For one of them.
Oh, nice. Everybody's here. Thank you guys for showing up. This is freaking cool.
Yes.
So...
Community.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, this is Chris, by the way, Kick Cannon, and he is on Twitch. He's getting set up with his Twitch account, and we got to get him affiliated. That is a huge thing that I'm working on. So we just got his streaming element set up.
Affiliation. For everyone.
Assimilation, affiliation. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, man, so Paul Felder, and you were telling me before this, he said... something about retirement, but
well, they were doing like it was in the octagon. He was talking about
post fight.
He said something. He's like, I got a kid back home that I miss every time I have to travel, and he was like, this might be it for me.
Oh shit, Paul Felder.
But I think it was just emotions running high.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna keep fighting.
I think so too.
But Dan Hooker and Justin Gaethje, I hope that happens next, because Dan Hooker called out Justin Gaethje. I think
it would be a good fight, man. I think that'd be a good one to make. But they're also talking about McGregor, Gaethje. So who knows, man?
That's a bad night for Gaethje. I'm telling you right now. If Justin Gaethje fights Conor McGregor, it's gonna look similar to Donald Cerrone.
Yes, for sure, dude.
It's gonna be ended in the first round.
He better come out hot like that, dude.
Or second round.
Yeah.
But,
dude, Token Smurf said Chris is his real name. Dun, dun, dun. Token Smurf. Your name, Chris, too. C squared in the house.
There's so many Chris's. I swear. I know like at least at least 3 or 4 more Chris's. I guess including you makes 5 now. There's so many.
That's more than you can count.
Yeah, there's so many.
If you have one less finger on one hand.
Yeah, I mean I've talked about it before. There's a guy that lives in
so
the same
Chris's and Johns in my life.
Yeah. There's a guy that lives in the same town that I grew up in, named Chris, and has my same last name.
Shit.
And he's older than me.
Oh, wait, yeah, you told me. And he was running for, like, mayor or something like that?
He was running for road supervisor or some shit. And some of my friends from high school were calling me and saying...
like 10 to 12? Holy fuck, that's saying, a lot of Chris's.
Dude, are you running for road supervisor? And I said, yeah, vote for me.
Dude, how much pull would you have? You know what I mean? But, so this Saturday, Joseph Benavidez is fighting...
don't know his first name, but Figueiredo.
Figueiredo, there you go. That's going to be a really good fight, man. Joseph Benavidez, I think, is going to end up taking it. Because I think
Figueiredo is a really good fighter, too. So.
Yeah, I mean, 17-1. That's a pretty good record,
you got to be doing something right.
Hell yeah. And then after that, we've got UFC 248, which everybody has been waiting on this fight. Israel versus Yoel Romero. I have heard some pretty high-up people saying, look out for Yoel. Because for Israel, he's like, this is another fight. Get to fight Yoel Romero. For Yoel Romero, this is his last chance at a title shot. This guy is going to go fucking hard. And they're like, watch out for his wrestling, dude.
See, Israel Adesanya made some stupid comments recently. Did you see him?
I didn't see exactly what he said, but he was like, I saw his apology.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact quote, but it was along the lines of, I'm going to knock him down harder than the Twin Towers fell. Or something. Oh,
shit!
Or something like that.
Oh, damn.
And I was like,
that's
you
hard.
done fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
You don't say that shit. It doesn't matter how long it's been.
Yeah.
That was a extremely terrible tragedy. It don't even matter if it was an inside job. People still die.
Yeah. A shitload. I mean, I remember whenever... Dude, do you remember where you were at?
Yeah, I was a freshman in high school.
You were a freshman? I was like...
Let me think.
Maybe I was like in 8th grade or 7th grade. But I remember sitting in elementary school.
I might have been a sophomore, but I'm almost positive I was a freshman.
Dude, the fucked up thing about that is we were watching it on TV, right?
What was it? 2001, right?
I can't remember.
9/11.
But I remember, dude,
I was in Spanish class.
Well, this was before they had like TVs in every classroom, and we had like rotary phones, of course. But no, this was like I remember them wheeling in the old like box television on the fucking stand. So like they rolled it into our class.
TVs in here?
Dude, I grew up in like Loboville Elementary, so it was probably a black and white one. But dude, so I remember us watching it, and it was like showing the video of like the second one hitting it, and then it was like a live stream of the building, and people were fucking jumping out of the building. Right. I remember seeing that, and I was in like 7th grade. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
When I saw it, I couldn't even comprehend that it was actually real. When I saw it, I was like, "What? I don't."
Yeah,
because I honestly didn't really notice the Twin Towers before in my life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in movies I had seen them, but I'd never really been like, oh, the Twin Towers.
Those are Twin Towers. Yeah.
Like, so whenever I saw it, I wasn't sure what I was looking at for a minute, and then people were like freaking out and telling me, and I was like, what?
Did we know that somebody had hijacked the planes like that day? Because that seems kind of quick, especially for back then. It's not like it is now when everybody's like fucking texting people like, dude, there's a guy on this fucking plane. It's got a fucking box cutter.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know either. It seems like we did, but now I don't remember because, I mean, shit, I was in like 7th grade.
Yeah.
Sky said she was in 7th grade on a field trip. Grizz said, really hot topic, still to try and make a joke even about it was like 19 years ago. It's true, man. It will always be a hot topic no matter how long ago it was. Can't believe it has been almost 19 years. Dude, that is the truth. That's fucking crazy. It's been a long time. Chris, we're like 90 years old.
What?
Right? Great pubic hairs and everything.
Holy shit.
No. But yeah, dude, so either way, Israel probably...
Don't say that ever again.
The great pubic hairs are us getting old.
It's been that long.
It has been a long time. I was in elementary school. I can't remember exactly what grade I was in.
Honestly, I'll be so glad whenever all of my hair and my facial hair just turns white.
And you could just be a silver fox, dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm getting a lot of white hairs here and there, and I'm just like, all right, come on. Keep going. Keep
going.
Dude,
just go Santa Claus on it. Just like flex, and your fucking beard will turn white. I don't know. Dude, all right. I got to share a really funny experience, okay? So, like, we were over at, sorry, Sky. But we were at my grandma's house, right? We were all eating dinner, and I get, like, sometimes I'll start laughing, and I can't stop. You've probably seen me do it. And, like, I look like I'm crying, but I'm just, like, shaking because I'm laughing so hard.
We went to see Hot Rod in theaters, and you, like, threw up from laughing. I threw up in my
popcorn bucket because I couldn't stop laughing. Dude, but, so, okay, we're over at my grandma's house. She's cooked dinner. We're all, like, it's like this formal thing. And my grandma is probably where I get the laughing thing from. But she's, like, telling me how, my uncle, he's the only person in my family that's bald. Only dude. And she was like, you know, I remember when it happened, too. I was like, what happened? She was like, he was dating a high school sweetheart, and she cheated on him with a basketball coach. And he would just walk the front yard crying, yelling in the front yard at like 2:30 in the morning. Just walking back and forth, screaming in the sky and crying. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is the dumbest, most random shit ever. And apparently he just went into his room for like a whole week. I mean, I feel bad. Like, if this was one of my friends, I'd be like, dude, are you okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But like, it's my uncle and it's in retrospect, so it's okay for me to laugh now. But he apparently went into his room and then like came out like a week later, no fucking hair. Like, didn't shave it, his hair just fell out. And he still doesn't have hair to the fucking day. Boom!
Like, that grief, though.
Right?
That grief ate
just
his hair
hit him
alive.
fucking hard. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, maybe he didn't go in and flex and his beard turned gray, but all his fucking hair fell out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all mental, man. It's all mental.
I mean, Michael Scott said there's such a thing as good grief, if you just ask Charlie Brown. But that's the bad kind right there.
That's the bad kind of grief, dude.
Damn.
So, let's get on a good subject, okay?
Don't ever let a significant other make you feel that bad to where your hair falls out. Yes. Let that be a lesson to everyone watching this. Never let your hair fall out because of a significant other.
That's the truth.
You're better than this.
Yes. Hell yes. I totally agree with that.
Keep that hair and find somebody better than them.
Mm-hmm. And then grow your hair out. Fucking grow your hair out. Let it flow. Yes. I like it, dude. And speaking of nostalgia, not really nostalgia. I don't know. We weren't really speaking of that. But times from far in the past. Fuck it. I don't know. I really lost it on this one. Here we go. Blast from the past. Bow!
I was like, what are we doing here?
We're going on a trip!
My prediction, though, for Israel Adesanya versus Yoel Romero by decision.
Dude, you think he's going to wrestle him? You think he's going to wrestle him and beat him that way?
I think he's going to get in his face and frustrate him.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome. But Yoel's wrestling is so underestimated, man. I mean, Israel is a kickboxer.
He can take a fucking punch.
Yeah, he can. Everything that, what's his name? Robert Whittaker threw at him, and he still stood up, and he beat Robert Whittaker. Dude, to be honest, he should be the title holder right now, because he beat Robert Whittaker. For sure. You can't, in the last 2 rounds, get knocked down, like in a total of 4 to 5 times in the last round. Knocked down, not a trip. I mean, got punched, and I thought he was finished 5 times in the last 2 rounds, and he still won by decision. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
I don't like Adesanya's a good fighter, but his mouth is stupid.
I gotta agree with that one, man. I like, for a while,
I think he's flying a little too high right now, and he thinks that he's just the greatest fighter on the entire planet. And I hope that Romero just shuts him up.
He'll do it, man. Romero's a bad dude. But here we go, dudes. Check this out. Kapow! Samurai Jack, the video game, announced for PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
Battle through time.
Fucking stoked, dude. Very excited.
This is coming from Adult Swim Games. Yeah. And if y'all don't know this, their games are legit.
Yeah, dude. So, I'm really excited about it. The graphics look a little bit, I mean, obviously it's kind of cartoonish. Yeah. A little bit, you know?
I mean, when I first saw it, it looked better than I thought it would be.
I'm stoked about it, man. I don't know if it's going to be like an RPG type thing. It's a hack and slash game. Allow players to a variety of different melee. Yes. So you can change up your weapons. And also on the trailer too, I saw that they've got like different forms of Samurai Jack because like
because he goes through time.
Yeah. And that's my favorite part about it, dude. Like, I loved in the show how, like, sometimes he'd be all, like, done up in his freaking samurai outfit, and then other times he'd have a beard and long hair and just be like,
There was one time that he was, like, in the mafia, so he was, like, dressed up like a gangster.
Yeah. Smurf said, shut up and take my money. Right?
Tartakovsky, Gennady, whatever his name is, Tartakovsky.
He's amazing, dude.
At cartoons. I mean, he did Dexter's Laboratory.
I fucking love
Jack.
Dude, all those.
All of them.
Can you show the trailer? I can probably, maybe, I don't know. Fuck it, we'll try, dude.
That's a YouTube video.
It is a YouTube video. They might pull this off of it.
Yeah, they might get mad.
But it is just Samurai Jack.
I mean, all you
Battle
gotta do
through time.
All you gotta do is just type in Samurai Jack game, and it should pop right up.
Yeah.
Because it's
James Barton, what up, dude? But yeah, man, I'm fucking stoked. But I can show you guys some of the pictures too, though. So screenshots. Boop. Here we go. So obviously that's him. And what's the bad guy's name? I can't remember what his name is. Aku.
And he was voiced by...
Same voiceover, too,
isn't
he? Yeah.
I thought that guy was dead.
But this is the actual gameplay, and that looks... I mean, it's kind of hard to take a 2D and make it 3D without it kind of looking a little bit different. But the fact that you get a Will to Hammer here, and you get to change his costume, tons of cool different stuff. Pretty freaking stoked.
The guy's name was Mako.
Oh shit! Look at it. Look how cool he looks. He looks so fucking cool, man.
That's from the new one that came out. That was on Adult Swim.
I absolutely love Samurai Jack. He's one of my favorite cartoons. Man, all right.
He died. The original voice actor.
On Adult Swim, what was some of y'all's favorite Adult Swim cartoons? Either Adult Swim or Toonami or both. I think you can, if you still talk over it, some content act that allows you to use some footage, something, but I don't know. I don't believe we're not risking it. As of yet, we haven't, but we'll see, man. It does look really cool. Oh, and he's dead? Yeah. Oh, man.
Do you remember the original Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah.
The bald guy, the wizard?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His voice
is so iconic, dude.
Good.
Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous, dude.
Out of the whole Conan movie, like, that character was one of my favorites.
Yeah. Conan's just, like, I fucking love this
wizard, mind you.
But, dude, I don't know, man. I'm excited to see if they do other games like this. Like, Adult Swim Gaming, I would love to see them do other stuff. Because, dude, they had so many great shows. So many good shows. Like,
I mean, when I first was introduced to Adult Swim, it was Space Ghost.
Yes. Space Ghost Coast to Coast, the freaking talk
Coast
show.
Coast,
so funny.
Aqua Teen, C-Lab 2021.
C-Lab.
Then a little bit later on was the Brack Show, which
was that's even better than the freaking Space
so
Ghost.
good. And
what about getting a Brack tattoo? How funny would that be?
I would probably get Zorak. Because that's who a lot of my friends always compare me to. Because a lot of times I'll just have my hands like this sometimes. And so I'll be like...
Dude, you need to get that shit. That needs to happen, man.
I'll do it.
That'd be hilarious. I'm thinking about getting a Final Fantasy VII something tattoo on the inside where Vegeta was. Yeah, I don't know which one I want to do though. Maybe
dude,
Sephiroth.
You're totally a Cloud.
I know.
You're a Cloud guy.
I am, dude.
You're like chaotic good. Like
I'm gonna go through a mental relapse sometime through my life, wind up in a Mako energy reactor. But yeah, dude. So. Fuck it, I'm fucking stoked, dude. There's so many good games actually coming out soon. And really quick, because I saw it on the top up here, we could talk about it maybe. Power Rangers Beast Morphers Resident Evil... Okay, so yeah, Xbox Series S released some new footage. Resident Evil 3 is coming out. Which, dude, how crazy is it that Resident Evil 3 Remake and Final Fantasy 7 Remake are coming out just 1 week apart?
What are the dates?
The 3rd and the 10th.
So the 3rd is...
April 3rd, and the 3rd is Resident Evil 3. And then the 10th is...
Of March?
Uh-huh. Next month, dude. What? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Next week, dude? What the fuck? Man, it's going to be crazy, dude.
The first one is Resident Evil, and the next one is Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Is Resident Evil 3 coming out next week? We're clicking on this. But I think so, dude. Oh,
I'm so far behind. I still haven't played the Resident Evil 2 remake.
I'm going to throw up, dude. No, alright. January, February, March. Never mind. We got March.
It's April.
We got March.
It's April.
Yeah.
Right. So wait,
we got all of March.
Wait, so is Final Fantasy in April too?
I'm pretty sure it is, right?
Okay, it was March, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And then they moved it. Damn, dude, we're just misinformation all over the place.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
But we're getting it figured out.
I want to get to affiliate status so I can start streaming those and then, get things
Well, it's saying that Resident Evil 3 demo is on the way. So I want to check this really quick and then we'll move off of this. But I'm so fucking stoked.
The cool thing about Resident Evil 3, though, is aren't they releasing that multiplayer game along with it?
Yes. Yeah, but I don't know if that's only, if you buy the pre-release, or if you buy, something special, you get the multiplayer game, or if it's just coming with it already. Tweet doesn't mention anything. It's on the way. Okay. It was written in the stars. Resident Evil 3 demo is on the way. We'll have more details in the near future. Dude, I'm so stoked. And especially
it's going to end with a cutscene where Nemesis grabs you. You're not going to get to see him the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he's going to grab you.
Yes.
That's what I feel like.
That'd be fucking awesome, though, dude. I would be so stoked. Alright, guys. So, to move off of video games, move on to something just crazy as shit. And also current that's happening right now.
Yeah, this is wild.
Should we even mention why we're showing this? Or should we just talk about the main thing, the main topic here, and then just casually graze over the other thing?
I'll talk about it. I don't even care.
It would just all right. You go for it.
Cancel me. I don't care.
Cancel culture.
All right. Okay. Here we go. So basically, the Olympics, for this year, is supposed to be in Tokyo, Japan, right? It's the Summer Olympics, which I'm kind of excited for because I just feel like in recent times it's been Winter Olympics every time
they do the Olympics, yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like there's been so many Winter Olympics and one Summer Olympics in recent years.
I don't know what's going on with that, man.
But anyways, Summer Olympics supposed to be in Tokyo, Japan. Coronavirus is going on, and it's a terrible situation. And I mean, apparently it's they're talking about it might be a global pandemic.
Yes, I mean it's definitely worse than they're saying it is.
Yeah, it's over 2,500 people have died.
That's fucking crazy.
That's a lot of people.
Which they say that so they're people that are oh, it's not that bad. Will always say the flu kills 4,000 some odd people a year. So they say something like that. But the thing is the flu is something that they have all right, well you can do these things.
We already have treatments.
Yes, they've got flu vaccines that you can take. There's nothing with this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have that with the coronavirus. That's why it's so bad right now because there's not much you can do except little things to make sure that you don't die.
Yeah, and a lot of the people are it's mild in most cases. It's this and that. But like, if that's the case, why are so many people and why are so many hospitals in China and stuff so overflooded with these people?
Right.
I think they're trying to like make it not as bad as it is.
They're trying to pretend like it is. But what happens though? This is what I think is happening. The majority of those deaths are coming from places that don't necessarily have the best hospitals and places to take care of that stuff, like very rural areas in China.
Yeah.
So, like, people around there, they get sick, and they just don't go to the doctor because they're used to not going. They treat it themselves with herbal and home remedies and stuff. So that's why there's so many deaths, because they just don't go to the hospital. Yeah. But anyways, coronavirus is happening. Yes. And a senior member of the International Olympic Committee got a little bit of sickness. My brain is just whatever.
It's all good.
And basically, the guy's name is Dick Pound.
Yes, Dick Pound, a former Canadian swimming champion.
And he is the longest standing member of the International Olympic Committee. I mean,
that is the greatest name for a person in the history of the world, dude.
Think that that's funny? Like, you cannot be a human being on this planet Earth and not think that the longest standing member being penis
member,
the longest standing member, his name is Dick Pound.
Come on, dude.
I mean, come on.
They should have named Richard Pound, maybe. I don't know.
It just doesn't have the oomph as much oomph as Dick Pound. I mean,
best freaking name ever.
This guy, I don't know why he never became a legitimate porn star and used his actual real name. Or Canadian Prime Minister Dick Pound.
Yeah. Smurf, thank you for getting on here for a while, man. And Grizz said, I thought California made a vaccine for it. I haven't read anything about it.
All of the vaccines that have come out are not ready for human testing. That's what I heard. Because, like, to get a vaccine to the public, you have to test it on animals first. And that's exactly what happened with this coronavirus, is they were testing it on animals, and I guess somebody got out of the virology lab with it. Yeah. And something got contaminated. But the vaccines are being tested. I mean, they might have a vaccine, yes, right now, but it's tested on animals before it can be released to humans.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, might have a vaccine, but it might not be able to be used on humans yet.
Yeah. Which I guess is good, man. You don't want some crazy other shit happening, right? With a vaccine, maybe causing other things to happen.
You could give someone a vaccine that could, morph this virus into some sort of other mutant disease, and then where do you go from there? Yeah, exactly. That's straight to Resident Evil territory.
Then we've got Walking Dead people trying to eat.
But anyways, they're talking about. I mean, aside from being named Dick Pound, I'm sure he has a lot of
probably the greatest name in history.
Some stuff to say about this, but they say they have until May of this year to decide on if the Olympics are going to be canceled for Tokyo. So I don't know if that means that they're going to move it somewhere.
I don't know. I don't feel... Well, I mean, I guess the real problem, other than it just being in Tokyo, like, postponing or moving, so the postponing part, other than the fact of it just being in Tokyo and that, like, Japan is really where a lot of the coronavirus is at, other than just that, it's the international travel and the teams, the people from those teams and all that stuff, getting all them to the other location and then possibly being infected.
Right. If they don't have it under control, it could actually be a global disaster.
I mean, it's working its way too, man. If you look at the live map, it's working its way there.
You have representatives from every country in America. Or, excuse me, in the world.
Yes.
Every country in the world coming to one central location. If one people from all of those thousands of people from each place get
sick and go back to their house.
That's one person that can spread that in every single country. Dude, so it is actually something they really need to think about.
Yeah. And so, like, a lot of people might be like, oh, it's really not that bad. It's not, like, as bad as you think. Okay, so check this out. for me, something might not be a huge case. Like if I read about it somewhere and then I'm like, but it will never actually affect me. And if it never gets into my actual daily life, I'm like, was it that big of a deal? Mm-hmm. Like it might not have really been as big of an issue as a lot of people thought. Dude, last week, I think it was on Thursday, I had a guy that was closing on a home. Guy was from Tokyo and he was moving to Nashville. And guess what? He didn't get to close on his home. So I put in all these blinds to this dude's house. He's already paid for it and stuff, but he didn't get to come here to close on his home because guess what? His mom was sick and in the hospital and he might be sick. So he didn't get to travel.
Oh my God.
So A, I hope that guy's okay and I hope his mom's alright, but B, bullet dodged on that one because what if he didn't know about it and then came over here and got me sick? That shit could have happened, dude. So
it's that easy. People don't realize that it's that easy because you never know. Yeah. Because somebody could be sick and they didn't tell anybody, and they don't know that they have a coronavirus. Yeah. And it just spreads.
And it's not like it just hits you and you're like, I got the coronavirus. Oh fuck! It's like you're sick, and then maybe, and then you get like, tested, then you find out you got it. Yeah. Grizz, thank you for coming and hanging out with us, man. But either way, so they have until what is it, May? 3 months
until late May
to find out if it's going to end up slowing down a little bit or just, I guess, them...
Basically, they're saying if they don't have it under control by the end of May, they're just probably going to postpone it, I would say. Yeah.
But alright, guys, so hopefully we have a freaking Summer Olympics in Tokyo. I think that would be some big shit. But also, I mean, if they just got Dick Pound on the case. I mean, they got Dick Pound on the case. I feel like we're all safe.
Surely he'll be able to grind out these details.
Yeah. Just really pounding out the details. Alright, guys. So we're going to end it on something really fucking cool. Dude, this is like a blast from the past episode.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck? We didn't even plan this either.
And no.
We never planned anything.
No, we
Shit
don't.
Just happens.
I'll bring stuff, and then John has his own stuff, and then whenever we get... Like on the day, like right before we started this podcast,
we were like looking up shit.
We brought together what all we had, and that's it.
Yeah, so the puzzle pieces just landed together.
That's why I love doing this because everything is so organic. We don't have scripts. We're not reading anything. We just go with the flow. That's how it should be. That's real news.
News, and you heard it here first, bitches. I'm pretty sure we broke the coronavirus news. All right, I'm just saying.
I mean, it was like, it was weeks before.
Yes. We talked about it. Like, if you guys go back to at least, like, episode 56, 57, we talked about that shit that day. I think it's the End of the World podcast. That's the one that we talked about it on. Go back and look. We called
it might have been the one before that one.
I think it was, yeah, because the End of the World when we were talking about how we called the coronavirus, and there was, like, tsunamis and shit like that we're having. We broke that shit here, dude.
We got it unlocked.
Alright, here we go. Last news. Boop. First Candyman footage and poster arrive. Trailer is coming out Thursday. The Candyman.
The Candyman.
The fucking Candyman.
I mean, I just watched this movie for the first time on Netflix recently. And
it's a good movie, dude.
It was probably in October whenever they had all of the horror movies on there, you know? Mm-hmm. And I was impressed with it. I was very impressed with how well it was done.
Yes, me too, man.
And Tony Todd, I mean, it made him a cult horror movie icon. I mean, everybody knows who Tony Todd is.
That guy's got
if you know what horror movies are, if you like horror movies, you know who Tony Todd is.
Yes.
He's got such an articulate way of talking, but it makes him even more terrifying because he's a huge African-American man.
He's a huge dude.
And he just broadcasts himself so like
which even makes the Candyman.
It's kind of like in old acting times whenever they just they
really project it,
and articulate themselves, and they're just so into the role that they're playing, and that's probably why they're using him again for the role of Candyman. And Jordan Peele is directing it, so if Tony Todd doesn't get you, then the fact that it's being directed by Jordan Peele, who is just a hand of gold when it comes to
he's got the Midas touch, that's for sure, dude. So but yeah, so I think that's gonna be insane, man. Only put his camera to 2 movies so far in his career, Get Out and Us, but they've already emerged exciting. I thought that he did another movie too. No, it's Shit, what is the name of the other movie that he's just directed? I'll have to look. But Jordan Peele's got another movie that he just actually is coming out with too. I saw the trailer for it. But the fact that he's doing this, like after he's done...
I mean, this right here is going to, like, be his...
It could be his magnum opus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he did 2 original ones. Mm-hmm. And then now he's taking on... I don't know if it's a remake.
Yeah, I don't know how they would consider this.
What it is, but he's taken on this, and this is something that you know, people hold the original Candyman so dearly.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people that
do this right. It might, you know, it could either put a smudge on his career, or it could just launch him into the next world.
Make or break, man.
Which I feel like he's going to do a good job. I feel like he knows what he's doing. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, dude. So, I think the fact that, like, you can look at Jordan Peele's career and be like, I feel like Us just kind of just came out of left field. And, like, so many people were like, wait,
I haven't
what
seen
the fuck?
It yet.
Mad TV. Mm-hmm. So if you look at that, you'd look at him and be like, dude, this guy is funny as shit. And he's just extremely random and just has really random ideas. Key and Peele was, like, beautiful. I freaking love that show. But, like, if you just look at that, and then you see where he came from Get Out, and everybody's like, holy shit, now he's completely redoing himself. Like, now he's a big person in horror movies, and I think that's awesome, dude.
And he just did Twilight Zone.
Yeah, dude, yes.
The TV show.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait until they release that on something else, because I think it's on Hulu right now, isn't it?
Something like that.
Something that I don't subscribe to. But yeah. But either way, man, I'm really excited for that. Candyman's going to be pretty good. I don't really know.
This image alone.
The hook with the beats.
It sets a standard for what the movie is going to entail.
Dude, it's
because they could have put blood on that.
They could have easily.
And that's the obvious choice. Put blood on the hook. But the fact that it's honey, and there's a bee on it.
There's a lot of, like,
it lets your imagination run wild a little bit, because you're like, something's coming.
Dude. Yes.
I like it.
So I'm freaking stoked, man. And next week we've got, I believe, hopefully, it might be done on a Monday though, dude. So if you're still cool with it, we're going to have a live, another guest on here. So we're going to do guest, and then we're also going to have possibly some live music being played. So I'm freaking stoked about that. It will be a first for us if we do some live music. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking
like live.
So we'll see how this shit works out.
Crazy.
I don't know, but we'll see. But alright, guys, you got anything you want to end it on, man?
I don't know.
Definitely check out his Twitch page. We got to get that shit affiliated.
Yeah, I need a lot more followers. I think I'm at like 9 right now, and I need 50.
There you go.
Altogether, so
we
I
got
need
that
like
shit.
what, 41. So 41 of you guys.
41 of
Come
y'all.
follow my Twitch.
We'll post links too. But yeah, so Twitch, like, I know we'll probably both be streaming sometime throughout the weeks, and I'm working on getting an actual streaming schedule set up. I think that's going to help us out a lot more. But yeah, man, so you can find him on twitch.tv/kickcannon.
Kickcannon.
And you can find me on twitch.tv/JohnReevesLivet. And then, yeah, find us both here every Tuesday around this time, sometime, sooner or later.
We've basically been doing it pretty consistent here.
Hell
recently,
yeah.
So
I dig it, dude.
That's that. And probably going to be streaming some BioShock 2, maybe. I just beat the first one.
Oh, nice. You got through it? Hell yeah. It's such a fun game, dude.
The end was a little lackluster for me.
I feel like it gets better, though, dude. I swear. Like, second one, third one.
There was some... Like, I call it... Exactly what happened in the game, I call it earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot of the details, but... You know,
as far as like where it was going,
I don't know if I want to spoil it for you guys
because
it's the free PlayStation game for this month, so anybody can play it. Like the BioShock
the
collection.
entire collection. Yeah. That's the coolest part about it.
And I never played through them, so this is awesome for me. But it's a great game.
Yeah.
If you have PlayStation 4 and you have PlayStation Plus, get it.
Check it out, dude.
Because it's free. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't know what next month's going to be the free game, but I'm freaking stoked about that. And also, I got Control, which is like, that was such a sleeper game for me, dude, because I'm really I mean, I hadn't even looked into it at all. My wife just came and she brought like 4 video games. She was like, hey, I looked up like what's really good on Twitch, so I got you all these games. I was like, oh, that's really cool. So she got me all these random games and like Control was one of them.
The advertisement was there for it.
No,
I think
dude,
they just dropped the ball in advertising it.
It's such a good game, dude. Like the combat system on it, you can like there's
or maybe
melee
it came out around the same time Sekiro did or something.
Ooh.
That would have been
a rough one for him. But yeah, dude, such a good game. The gameplay awesome, the story awesome. I'm really digging it. So I'm probably gonna do another live stream, and I've been like. So my wife goes to sleep really early, and I've been putting my PlayStation in there so I can just chill out with her, you know? And, but I think I'm going to start streaming again. Probably not doing, like, at night. I'm still going to stream, but I'm probably not going to have a camera on. So I'll still talk to people, but I think I'm just going to start streaming at night anyways. Just have a little party.
Yeah, I mean, I've just come to terms with the fact that I'm a night owl, and I just can't stop being a night owl.
Same here, man.
It's just who I am genetically as a human.
Yeah.
I cannot stop it. I've tried my whole life to not be a night owl, and I have to be one.
Hell yeah, man.
So I've accepted it. So most of my streams are probably going to end up being like 11 or 12 at night into the morning time.
Dude, they've got a lot of people that are...
how it's got to be.
Making it happen, dude.
I can't do them during the day. I don't know what it is. I just can't do them.
Hell yeah, man. But, well, cool, people. So...
Also, one thing to end it on, maybe. Spend your money.
I like it.
I mean, like, we spend all of our lives trying to amass this wealth and amass all this stuff. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Money in the bank forever. But we sacrifice our own happiness consistently more.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Than we do with, spending our money to make ourselves happy. Because people think, oh, God, if I spend money, I'm losing it. I'm losing this money. No, you're buying yourself stuff. You're causing yourself to have happiness.
You know what they say, like, money can't buy happiness? But
technically it can.
Well, yeah, but, like, the pursuit of money cannot bring happiness.
Right.
I don't feel like.
Right.
Maybe
if you have a lot of money, I can guarantee you're probably a lot happier than a lot of people out there that don't have money.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever seen like a homeless person just totally happy as shit, like just so stoked on life?
I've met some really strange homeless people in my time.
I mean, I've met some fun ones, but like I just haven't met.
I don't know if he was necessarily happy, but I literally thought this guy probably would have killed me if it wasn't broad daylight in a Walmart parking lot. So
yeah, dude,
he was talking about like I went over and I gave him $20 because I mean sometimes you just see people and you make like that connection and you're just you just go do stuff, and I gave him $20 and he was telling me about how he lost his home and his family and all of his money because he found out that aliens existed and the government like shipped him out.
Holy shit!
And made him do all this stuff. And he was telling me like he found.
Where was this at?
It was in Camden. Walmart parking lot.
Hell yes!
Like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about how he found all of the he woke up at one of the camps where they keep the aliens and do experiments on them, and
like, dude, you got the fucking pictures?
Yeah, like I don't know, he like escaped or something.
That's nuts, dude.
It was crazy.
Hell yeah!
And I was trying to get away from him because he was like talking my ear off forever, and I was like, I just wanted to come give you some money.
Here's some cash, man.
But anyways, what I was saying, a lot of people spend too much time thinking about how much that they're losing. And
like when you're
by hoarding, like by not wanting to spend money, But I don't know. I feel like you could be happier if you just buy yourself some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like, definitely, like it's I don't know.
Like oh God, like buy some good food one day or something. Yeah. Like if you're just so depressed or like. Yeah, I don't know.
Go out and buy yourself some new shoes or new sunglasses, dude. If I'm having a really shitty day. Go buy yourself some cheap sunglasses. That shit will turn your day around. Because, like, they're funny.
Yeah.
And every time you see your face, you're like, what the fuck?
I'm not talking about, like, just spend all your money on all this shit and waste all your money and go bankrupt and all this stuff. I'm just saying, every now and then, treat yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do it. You've got to freaking choose happiness over money at least a couple times in your life.
Yeah, I mean, like, my whole thing's always been like this. As soon as my bills are paid, the rest of my money is like, then I can spend my money.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't look at it like that. My brother, man, he is like, he will like save his money, and he'll be like, I don't have any money for anything. And then he'll see a new guitar that he wants. And he's like, but then again. And then, like, he'll just be saving, and then he'll just like splurge, and then the next thing I know, he's got like fucking 15 different guitars, and he's like, I can't buy another guitar for a while now, man. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And he's literally on that. I think he's like right there on the cusp again of doing it. So he's been like saving his money, and now he's like, he keeps every day he'll be like, did you see that new guitar they came out with, or did you see like that new guitar that was on Musician's Friend? I'm like, no. He's like, about it.
I think that what that is when sometimes you get to a certain point in your life where you like having a certain amount of money in the bank. There's a certain number
security
that you like to make sure you have left in the bank.
Yeah.
So you want to save over that number so that whenever you do buy something, that number's still there. You're still good. You still got that number. You can feel it. You're fine.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Dude, I totally agree though, man. People need to be a little bit more like relaxed.
Get your bills paid off. And if you have something left over, treat yourself a little bit.
Treat yourself.
Don't feel bad about doing it. Yeah. Who cares what anybody thinks? Mm-hmm. If you lived your life thinking about so much about what everyone thinks about what you do, you're never going to do anything with your life ever.
Yeah. And dude, I will say this, like,
give yourself some credit. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, like, for me, like you said, buy some food. I freaking love going out, like, Friday night. I pay myself every Friday. And so Friday I'll be like, what am I going to eat? What am I going to have tonight? So I'll like go to Kroger's. And you've seen me in Kroger's a shitload. I'm like, I'm having this.
I'm usually there on Fridays. Yep. So I'll see you in there.
Yes. I freaking love cooking and I love eating stuff that I'm like, this is fucking delicious. So like, I'll go to Kroger's on freaking stuff. And that's my way of doing it.
Right.
I love cooking. But yeah, man. I guess, fuck it. I got to actually go grab my girls here in a second. But we will probably be on Twitch. I mean, I know I'll probably be on later on today.
I'm going to be on at some point.
Hell yes. So we'll both be on Twitch eventually. And really quick, Easton said, little do people know, whatever for Figueiredo, his only loss is to another name that I can't pronounce, which was a controversial split decision loss. Joseph Benavidez has a fist fight on his hands this weekend.
Yeah, no.
So fuck yes.
I totally agree. I mean, I've heard... I can't remember specifically in my brain times that I've seen Figueiredo fight, but I've heard his name in very good context. Yeah. So I knew that he wasn't just some no-name guy. Yeah. So, I mean, they're not going to give a no-name guy a shot at the flyweight title.
Yeah, exactly. So. This is truth. But I just feel like Benavidez just, like, he's been there. You know what I mean? I feel like...
Yeah. I think this is his time to shine. I think he knows it. Yeah. And he wants to go in there and make a statement and prove that he is the best flyweight that has ever fought.
Mm-hmm. But we will see, man. I hope, like, last week I was completely wrong on some fights, so we'll see how this shit goes this weekend.
I've been on fire recently.
I'm glad I haven't bet on anything, dude. I've been it's been like just
I keep telling myself I need to start betting
You
again.
need to, man. You need to. But alright, guys, y'all be good. Have a great rest of your week and fucking treat yourself. That is the message of the end of this podcast. Go find yourself something cool and fucking buy it.
If the Candyman can do it, you can too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Y'all be good, guys.